What's up, guys? Welcome back to a Deep Family channel. Today we're gonna show you 10 ways to levitate stuff. You heard it. We're gonna be teaching you how to float stuff like cards, money, books, cups, and even yourself. Yes, I hope you'll enjoy this video, and if you do, smash the like button and subscribe. Okay, let's move on to the first one. Have you ever tried taking a balloon, rubbing it on your hair, and try to stick it to a wall? Well, yeah, I'm going to use some static electricity, and I'm going to rub it. Now watch this. If I use magic, I can make it levitate. What really is behind it is this. So what you do is you must have a watch or a wristband and a pencil. And what you do is you put the pencil through the wristband or the watch, and then you take a book, and then you rest the book on the pencil, and it'll look kind of like it's just levitating.
Watch the card as I levitate it, and then catch it. Here's what's happening. You're gonna use your thumbs, and make sure they don't see your thumbs. And what you're doing is like touching the edges of the card, and then slowly remove your fingers, and you have this. And it really looks like it's just floating, and then you just catch it. Watch this, guys. I have a card and I just spin it just like that. This is a very cool trick, and I'm going to teach you how to do it right now. What you're going to need for this trick is wax, a playing card, invisible thread, tape, and scissors. Okay, grab a piece of invisible string, which is about your arm's length. Grab one of the small pieces of the invisible string, just like that. I think you can probably guys see it from here. Take a piece of tape, wrap it around a couple times. You're gonna slowly push the rest of the big string, but before you do that, you're going to take this piece of tape and put it behind your ear, just like that. Keep pulling until it becomes not part of it anymore. Grab the wax and just put it on the end of the invisible string, and just roll it up like this. Once you're done, take a card and the wax you use and put it like right on the center like this. And now you created a card floating. Watch this. What the heck? What? It just floats. Hey guys, this is really easy. Do the exact same thing as you did with the spinning card trick, and instead of the wax going on the card, you're gonna put it on the back of your hand like this. Then just take like a crumbled up dollar bill and just like crumble it up and then balance it.
Okay, guys, look at this. I have a broken rubber band and a ring. Now watch this. I'm gonna defy gravity. I'm gonna take some of it like this. Now watch this. I'm going up, and the ring seems to go up. So how you do this trick is, what you do is you take a broken rubber band and a ring, and what you do is you put the ring through the broken rubber band, and you can take half of it or less, and after you take like this, what you're gonna do is you're actually releasing some of the rubber bands, and releasing some of the rubber bands. So you stretch it out like this, and then you just release some of the rubber band, and it looks like from here. I'm just doing this, but when it looks like this, make sure they don't see that you're holding some of the rubber band. It kind of looks like it just floating.
So I have a playing card, and I can just levitate the card just like that. It's all about the angle in this trick, because if I move my hands, this is what's really happening. I have my ring fingers. That's helping the card to balance there, and now it looks like it's levitating from this angle. A card, and I'm going to levitate it. How crazy is that? Levitating card. And I promise you, there are no strings for this trick. Okay, guys, here's what it looks like if you turn it around. It's all about the angle. Like before, I have a wooden spoon. It's like with some tape or something to hold it. Just grab a wooden spoon or a stick and then put it on your armpit like this, and then do it in an angle where they can't see you. Try this in the mirror, and it will look like that. The card is just floating. This card trick is really, really cool, but I'm going to first show you the performance. I'm going to ask the spectator to pick a card. And they could have selected any card, but they selected the King of Spades. I just take the King of Spades and I put it somewhere, probably in the middle of the deck, just like this. And now the card is lost in the deck, but I'm going to give this a shuffle to make this random more. Just like that. Ask the spectator, is the top card the card? They would say no. But watch. As I have a magnet in my fingers, and I don't think you guys can see it, but one card is magnetic to my finger, and one card only. And it happens the King of Spades. Okay, so this card trick is really easy, and here's the reveal. I asked the spectator to pick a card, probably this one, say the 8 of diamonds, and then I'm just gonna put the card in the middle of the deck, and now it's just the top. Here's how you just always control at the top while you're shuffling. And what I did was, here's the secret move. I grabbed the cards, and it looks like that one card is magnetic and it's the ace of 8 diamonds. But what they don't see is I have my index finger, and while I'm just putting my finger on the deck, I take my pinky finger and just lift it, and it'll help lift up the card. From right here, it looks like it's just magnetic to my finger.
Okay, I have a cup here in my hands. As you can see, there's no tape on my hands. Okay, good. Now watch this. I'm gonna go like this, and I'll watch. Oh, I'm using the power force to do it one more time. Yep. Okay, I'll teach you how this trick is done. So how this trick works is behind the cup is a hole, and make sure they don't see the hole. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna say there's no tape on my hands, and then you put your thumb through here, and it kind of looks like, and then when you go like this, it kind of looks like you're floating a cup.
Watch. This is the very last trick in this video, because I'm gonna levitate myself. Yep, I'm not gonna levitate objects, but I'm gonna levitate myself. So watch. What? I just came back on solid ground. Here's what you're gonna need for this trick. Shoes, 2 clothespins or rubber bands, and a towel. Take the 2 clothespins and pin them on their shoes, just like this. Now what happens is when I hold one shoe, when I lift it up, the other one's gonna lift up too. So that means when I put my right foot in my shoe, then when I lift up my right foot, the left shoe is going to too. So here's what I'm gonna do. You're gonna have a towel for this trick to cover the clothespins, and your left foot. And here's what you're gonna do. You're going to just lift your right foot, and that's all that's happening. You're just lifting your right foot and cover your left foot somewhere where the spectator cannot see, and then just lift your right foot, and it looks like you're just levitating, and then just go back on solid ground. Okay guys, that's all for today's video. Please like the video and subscribe. Please do it right now, and since you watched this video, you will have your spectators shocked.